Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from Group 4 consists of Siti Nurainisa Aziar, Muhammad Gazawi Riyadi, and Ilham Maulana Yorza. So now we will talking about the spatial relationship. So just let's get started.
Spatial relationship. A spatial relationship between taxpayers may occur due to dependence or linkage between one and another due to first, ownership or equity participation, second, the existence of mastery through management or use of technology, and the last is occur due to blood relations or marriage. Taxpayer Spatial Relationship. Based on the provisions of Article 18, paragraph 4 of the Income Tax Law, a special relationship is deemed to exist if taxpayers have direct or indirect equity participation of at least 25% in other taxpayers, or a relationship between taxpayer and participation of at least 25% in two or more taxpayers, as well as the relationship between the last two or more taxpayer, or the taxpayer controls another taxpayer, or two or more taxpayer are under the same control either directly or indirectly, or there is a family relationship either by blood or by marriage in a straight line and or to the degree side. So here's the example of spatial relationships. First is the purchase or sale of goods whose prices do not match the market, that is higher or lower. Second is purchase or sale of property or property, plant, equipment, the price of which is not fair. The third is providing or receiving services at a reasonable price, transferring research and development costs. This is done with the aiming profits in place where taxes are higher. The fourth is allocation of joint costs for the whole company. The next is funding with unreasonable conditions. And the next is guarantees management contract. And the last is tax treatment of special relationship.
Okay, I'm going to continue the presentation that has been started by Nisa. Right now, I'm going to continue the presentation related to the spatial relationships. With respect to transactions between taxpayers who have spatial relationships within the country, the tax law in Indonesia adheres to the material principle. In transfer pricing, the applicable price is not the actual price, but the price that should be. Now I want to take the reference from PSAK number 7, paragraph 7. States that related parties can be carried out at different prices from similar transactions with other parties who are not related. In paragraph 9, the related party doesn't need or not required to disclose the effect of the price difference. Because of what? Because of the inherent difficulty of management in determining the effect of the non-occurrence of a transaction. After discussing about the spatial relationships, let's go discuss about the self-building activity VAT. So what is that? Based on the provisions, buildings that become object of self-building activity VAT are buildings in the form of one or more technical constructions that are permanently planted or attached to one land and other what or unit with the following criteria. First, the main construction consists of wood, concrete, masonry or similar materials, or steel. Second, intended for residence or place of business activities, and a total area of at least 200 square meters. If the taxpayer built a house, either for their own residence or for rent as a boarding house, and the house has an area of more than 200 square meters, then the house must be paid VAT. Then I want to discuss about the rates. The self-building activities VAT rate is 2% of total expenditure. This rate is an effective rate derived from 10%, which is the VAT rate according to the VAT law, multiplied by the tax base of 20% of the total cost incurred or paid for constructing buildings, excluding the cost of the land. I think that's from me. Next, the more discussion of the rates will be continued by Gaza.
Okay, so the next one is when the VAT is payable, It starts at the time the building is built until the building is finished. KMS, which is carried out in stages, is considered to be an integrated activity as long as the grace period between these stages is not more than 2 years. The place for VAT tax is where the building is established. For this reason, this VAT must be paid with the code of the Tax Service Office or KPP where the building is located. Okay, so the next one is payment method. Peraturan Menteri Keuangan numbers 163 2012 regulates how to pay VAT as follows. Payment of VAT payable on self-building activity is made every month at 2% multiplied by the total cost incurred and or paid each month. Payment of payable value-added tax is made by using a tax payment letter with the code 411 and 211 and 103. The tax payment letter is filled with the following provisions. The MPWP column is filled with A. The number 0 in the first 9 digits. B. The code number of the primary tax service office whose working area includes the place where the building is erected in the next 3 digits. And C. The number 0 in the last 3 digits. In the taxpayer or depositor box, fill in the name and NPWP of an individual or entity that carries out its own building activities. So now we will move on to the case example. Ilham Maulana built himself a 4-story house. The first and second floor were 250 and 200 meters square, while the third and fourth floor were 150 meters square. The building is estimated to be completed in 4 months with a total cost of 3 billion rupiahs, excluding the acquisition cost of land. How much is the total VAT owed? The answer is, because the total building is higher than 200 meters square, the VAT is payable for the construction activity with a calculation of 10% multiplied 20% and multiplied by 3 billion rupiahs. So the answer is 60 million rupiahs. I think that's all from us. I would like to say thank you and I'm sorry if there's many mistake because we are still a college student, right? So I think just that from us. Thank you so much and bye. See you.